Well, guys, I am back again with another video. And let me just say something, okay? Let me just make the disclaimer from now. If the sisterhood did not like me before, they are not going to like me after this one, okay? They are not going to like me after this one. I had a couple of my subscribers actually send this story to me right away. And also, I was a little bit unfamiliar with the two people, right? I'm not going to lie. Like, I am not somebody who watches TV a lot. I do watch the news, but I don't watch TV a lot. I'm not like a person like, oh, every day I got to wake up and watch this certain, news station, Good Morning America, whatever. So upon me, like, first looking at them, I was like, kind of like, oh, I know their faces, but I didn't correlate that they actually worked together on the same show. And I just found it interesting that people were dragging this man, okay? People are dragging this man. If you don't know, like, the whole story, I'm going to tell you, okay? And disclaimer, I am not a T-Page, okay? But if anything falls along the lines of relationships, that's when I'm going to be talking about stuff. Because, hello, that's what we talk about. But the thing is, right? They are co-hosts. They are both married, okay? She's married to somebody. He's married to somebody. They are co-hosts, and apparently they were found canoodling, okay, together, holding hands and all of that. And people are dragging this man. Oh, how dare you with your black wife? Oh, this is shameful. Like, people are really so angry with this man. They're a little bit angry with her, but they are angry with this man. And I have to say that it is our own community that is dragging this man to the po house. Okay? They are dragging this man to bankruptcy. Like, for real. Dragging him for filth. And what I have never understood, right? And like I said, they didn't like me before. They're definitely not going to like me now. What I've never understood is why people correlate what you do in your personal relationship, in your personal life, in your personal marriage, and try to then attach it to what you do in your business relationship, in your business life. I've never understood that. Like, people are saying, oh, his morals, his this, his that. Like, can we not act like anybody is not incapable of cheating? Like, people make choices, okay? I'm just going to be real. People make choices, okay? We have no idea what is going on in either of their marriage. Although the news has broken, I just somehow, okay, do not feel that this man and this woman will be holding hands, walking around in broad daylight. People know who they are, okay? I may not have known who they are, but they are clearly, it says New York City Marathon. Like, people are aware of who they are, especially in NYC. And they are walking around being all romantic or whatever the case is, and their parties have no idea at all what's going on. They might pretend like they don't know. They might put on the face and, oh, yes, they might come out and do the, I'm so embarrassed and I'm ashamed of my actions. They might try to do that whole little bit. But to be real, there's a lot of things that people go through in their relationships, and you would be baffled. Okay, you would be so surprised. And it's not just people who are on TV. It's people in real life. A lot of people put up a front in their marriage every day. Like, every day. You would think that they have the happiest lifestyle, the happiest marriage. Oh, I would think that they are, going to be together for the rest of their lives. And next thing you know, rug comes from under your feet. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Why? They're people. Things happen. The women are, it's everybody dragging him. I'm not going to lie. It's everybody dragging him. People are on Twitter like, going for the network. Oh, these are the people that you have working for you. But not a lot of people are dragging her, of course. right? People are dragging him for filth, okay? And the thing that I noticed, right, is that a lot of women are upset because this woman is a white woman. Interestingly enough, okay? Interestingly enough, a lot of these women be going to work and talking about my work husband. Oh, yeah, he my work husband because he bought me lunch. Oh, he my work husband because he this. Oh, yeah, we do it and we do that. Y'all don't be wanting your husbands to know that you have this bond or relationship with this person at work. That buy a lunch for you, that, you know, you can talk to, that he probably know more about your household business that your husband has ever known that you shared with anybody. Let's be real. A lot of women play that game. But then are so shocked that chemistry could possibly build by two people who are spending so much time together all the time, every single day. It's a possibility. Just because both of these people are married or have been married for a long time, it does not mean that they were happily married. It does not mean that they felt fulfilled within that marriage. It does not mean that, whatever it is that they have between themselves, it doesn't even mean that wasn't communicated with their spouses. But at the end of the day, people would rather bring up clips and tear you down over your house business that they know nothing about. Over your house business that they don't know nothing about. Just because his wife is beautiful does not mean anything. And she is beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful. She looks very young. She looks amazing. I don't know how old she is, but she looks great for her age. That don't mean nothing, though. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. When are women going to realize that beauty don't mean nothing? You talking about, I do this, I do that. You know, I am the table. That don't mean nothing. Okay? It does not mean anything. And also, every man is not going to exercise his right to cheat. Okay? Every man is not going to say, okay, well, nature says that I have the ability to impregnate, 30 people in a month and you can only get pregnant once. So I'm going to go ahead and exercise all those options. No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. But there's a lot of things that need to take place. Like, there's a lot of check-ins that people don't do on a daily basis that women don't do. And I know y'all going to be mad at me for saying this, but it's true. People are on the internet, right? And they're saying, oh, he gonna leave his attorney wife for her? Do you think he cares that she's an attorney? Do you think that while he's thinking of anything else going on, do you think that, I'm not saying that she's like this, okay? I'm not saying that she's like this. I don't know this woman. I'm just using this as an example. They could possibly be separated. We're just gonna go with that, right? Do you think that he's gonna think like, oh, I'm gonna stay with her because she's an attorney? No. Men don't care about that. If a man is fed up or done with a relationship, that's just what it is. And it doesn't mean he doesn't love her. But it might mean that he is no longer in love with her in that romantic way as he once was for whatever reason. And when women do it, it's valid. When Tia came out and was like, oh yeah, well, I just wanted to make me happy and I wanted to focus on me and myself and my feelings and my this. Women were like, yeah, sis, do you. You got one life to live. You better live your life. You can't live for nobody else. And if this man is finding happiness elsewhere with somebody he know very well that he's touching elbows with on a daily basis, how are y'all going to turn around and be like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. You wrecked your family. You changed it. It's a double standard. Why? So only women can wreck their home if they feel like it. That's all. Only women can say, I'm going to change and rip the family apart because of my feelings, because I'm no longer satisfied, because I no longer feel this and I no longer feel that. Is that what you're saying? I don't get the double standard. Okay, I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it. Now, people brought up this clip. Y'all, this one took me for a loop.
It was ugly. It was embarrassing. It was confusing. Awful. It was ugly. It was embarrassing. It was confusing.
So apparently, after the Will Smith slap, okay, he came up and he spoke about it, right? As a news anchor or whatever, he should. And somebody on Twitter was like, the morning after the Oscars, he was so disgusted with Will Smith and pretty much told the audience that Mr. Smith stained the whole show and the black crew that historically ran the show. That being said, his adultery news is shameful to him and his family. Okay, so we're saying that violence against others is the same, that we should look at stepping out of your relationship or dissolving a relationship and the public don't know, and you moving on and doing your own thing is the same equivalent as violence? That don't make no sense. How is that the same thing? Please tell me. How is that equivalent? Why did y'all even bring Will Smith in? Will Smith walked on the stage and harmed one of his own peers. Okay, publicly shamed one of his own peers. Somebody who's not in a romantic relationship, somebody that we don't know, somebody that we know and we saw the dialogue happen between the two of them on a public stage at a public award show, and then after that caused a chain of events of people walking onto stages in comedy shows because they were following his footsteps. There's a whole lot to this story. There is 2 couples involved in this story, and we know none of the details. Besides, they were spotted in broad daylight. And again, you got to be real bold. How come all this time they haven't been spotted nowhere? But all of a sudden they've been spotted in broad daylight. That means that obviously some people know something. And you're going to say that that is equivalent to what Will Smith did? That don't make no sense. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. There was another post that I saw. Look, it says, TJ Holmes pulled the "as a black man, Will Smith hurt us all," only for this to fall out the closet. Why is this hurting you? Why? Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Why is this hurting you? He's not a man. People don't go through things. People don't have relationship problems. His wife can't nag him. He can't be tired of her. She can't be disrespectful. They couldn't have separated, and we don't know that they separated, and now they moved on, and they just doing their own thing, and they just dealing with it as the fire come because they want to be together. Like, it can't be none of that. Why does it have to be this whole, oh yeah, this is terrible. This is horrible. Oh, I can't believe this. TJ Holmes had all that to say about Will Smith defending his wife while he cheating on his. Was it about him defending his wife, or was it about him slapping somebody else on stage? Like, this is what I'm saying. Women are, listen, the community is angry. Okay, I've seen some angry people I've seen some men, not a lot, but I've seen some men commenting on it, but I've seen women are out, right, they are flipping the table. They are flipping the table. This is a news anchor, people. This is somebody who is on a show. That is his job. That has nothing to do with his life, his lifestyle, what he got going on in his personal life. Why do people always put the two together? I would love to know that. And if you don't flip it or spin the narrative or, come back and say something, oh, the woman, and make women feel like, then all of a sudden, like, you're a horrible person. When Jay did it, and then B made a whole album, they were like, that's right, B. Yeah. After she made the album, they were okay with him. Because they feel like, oh yeah, he got what he had to get because he know better now for next time. That's so ignorant. Women have this mindset that women are in control of everything. And I think the reason why it bothers women, because this is a constant reminder that you're not in control of everything. And because women want to be in control, they rather run when they see things like this happen. Oh, see, that's why I don't trust no man. That's why I won't get no relationship. You can keep the relationships away from me because ain't no man gonna be cheating on me. Because I'm not gonna be out of fear of not being in control, not having somebody that's gonna do whatever you say they gonna do. And you could threaten them like, I don't gotta be here. You just here because I want you here, not because I need you here. And then you gotta come to them correct. Because you might have different possibilities or outcomes that you're afraid of. A lot of women do that. And let's not get into all the things that start to go after a man dedicates to a woman. The respect out the window. Intimacy gone. Okay? Can't talk to them. They always got an attitude. Don't always got to say something rude, controlling, all this stuff. But however, you better be faithful to me. You better not ever even think like he's literally bound to you and changed for the rest of his life. Like there's no possible other suitor or person who would possibly want to be with him. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But anyway, I just saw this. I know that there's going to be a lot more details that come out. There's going to be a lot more information, whatever. But again, I think the hypocrisy that's on the screen, yeah, I think there's a strong hypocrisy that women support when women walk away from their marriages because they're unfulfilled. But when men do it, the women will try to tear that person all the way down to the ground. Again, like it's only the woman's option for her to be in control. It's all about her feelings. If he's not happy, who cares? Stand in the paint, deal with it. But if she's not happy, she could leave. Who cares? Who cares about what happens to the kids? Who cares about what happens to the lifestyle? Who cares? She has to live for herself. Everyone deserves to be happy. But if the man says everyone deserves to be happy, yeah, everybody but you. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.